Oh. Well, welcome to the stream, guys. I'm watching the last 2 minutes of the Carlton versus Crows game. Oh. This is a very tight finish to this game. Oh. Welcome. I'm multitasking. Wow. Wow. Good day. Crows have just taken the lead. Unbelievable, Jeff. Hi, Stinky Pinky. Wow. This is an insane finish to this game. You had the GWS game finishing by 1 point. Within minute 18, Crows are winning by 2. What a crazy finish. Minute 7 left on the clock. I sort of need Carlton to win this though, because my tipping this week has been awful. As I think most people have lost the first 2. Hi, Nugget and Brooks. It's literally in the Crows 50. What an exciting finish. 20 seconds to hold on. Yeah, they'll just take their time, won't they? Get it as far up the field as possible. Crows are getting the winner. There's not enough time. Or is there? He's got to mark it. Nope. Game up. Crows finally get themselves a win. Wow. Finally. Right, now we need to get to the game that we're actually watching. Unbelievable, Jeff. What a finish. 100-98. That's insane. Absolute insane. Alright, I need to see what stream is the Port game going to be on. Port versus Freo. That is on TNT. Anyone know which channel? Which channel is the Port game on? If you can let me know, that'd be great. Is it Fox 504? Fox 503? You tell me, because I am not sure. Well, Fox 505. Don't know, but one team lost by 1 point on the netball. Wow, no one is very lively in the chat today, are they? Let's get the question, the poll up as well. Who will win? Port or Freo? Both teams on very good form. Hello, Alex. Who will win? Get those votes in. Hi, Katie. Thank you, Katie. It was an interesting one. An interesting one that I'd never heard of. What a life you lead, Stinky Pinky. Hi, Unbranded. God, they're going to be gutted. Hi, Cal. What channel? I assume Fox 504 will switch over shortly. I'm not, Ashley. No, unfortunately, I'm not. Unless Swans get into the final and I get a guaranteed ticket, I may have a last-minute trip down under. But otherwise, I spent a lot of money this tax year just gone. So I made a loss, let's just say. Where is the game? Just so you know, guys, the match is streaming on the Discord server if no one has access to it. So I have it on there. So if you need access to it, go to the Discord server. I should be. Yeah, I am sharing. Oh, exciting, Ashley. Ashley, although London sucks. So don't stay in London, okay? Don't stay in London because it's rubbish. UK Sports, what channel is it on? I know, I've seen in the news, five dead from a stabbing. Some lunatic in a shopping centre. Morning, Shanice. Imagine how bad that stabbing would have... Well, that doesn't make sense. Imagine how bad it would have been if there was guns involved. It would have been a lot worse, right? But not very nice. Not very nice at all. Some people are lunatics. I've literally... Yeah, JCAS. I've literally just watched the last 5 minutes of it. That was insane. I'm just trying to work out what channel the next stream's going to be on. Hi, Mask McGee. Okay, well, I'm going to stick with Fox 504 for now. And we'll see if that is where it ends up being. But I know the other game is on as well, so who knows where it's going to be. I'm hoping this game will be a lot better than the other game, though. West Coast game. Is it West Coast? West Coast versus Hawthorn or something like that? Right. Come on. Which channel? Anyone know? Hi. Hello, Gareth. Hello, mate. Hello. Hi, Brandon. It is a bad tipping round. I agree, Brandon. It is an awful tipping round. I think most people got the first two games wrong. I expect most people got that Carlton game wrong. So hopefully lots of other people have had a bad round so far. It's been awful. Hopefully it'll just come on in a second. How does that do me for position? Has it updated yet? Ouch. 1 correct out of 4. Only 3. So this is the plus side. Only 11% of people went for Brisbane to win. Only 12% went for Essendon to win. And only 3% went for Crows to win. So hopefully there won't be much movement in terms of us that got it wrong. So I'm only down 6. So that's a plus, I suppose. Yeah, I think where a lot of people would have got it wrong, we might be safe. Hi, Lax Bro. I just saw the last 5 minutes of it. A little bit crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. They threw it away. Bernie's Warehouse. What channel is it going to be on? A Big Mac now comes in 3 sizes. Shouldn't it be big in the first place? Considering it's called a Big Mac. Jesus. Right, come on, get the Port game on. Okay, we are switching straight over now to Port versus Freo on Fox 504. Hi, Sue Bomber. I said if you haven't got access to the game is showing live in the Discord server. So it is on Fox 504 and the game is live. Thank you so much for joining me. Before the game does start, please do like, subscribe, do everything you need to. Up there are some links. That's got our YouTube vlog channel, our Instagram, and if you want to support the channel, you can go to asweare.space to buy some merchandise, which I like the designs of. I think they're pretty cool. And you can buy me a coffee to support me as well. So that's that. The game should be underway in a second. We're just waiting for the stream to come back on. But thank you so much once again. It's awesome to have people here watching some random English guy Watching Aussie rules. You weirdos. You weirdos. We're like a family here, aren't we? We're like a family. I got my Bribby Island top on as well. Thank you, Sue Bomber. Very kind of you. I do my best. I know. It should really, Cal, it should really be buy me a beer, really. Or buy me a cider. On a plus side, I did not tip Freo to win. So Freo will probably win now. So if you're a Port fan, I'm sorry, but I've probably made it so that Freo win. Dum 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 dum. Da 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 dum 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 dum. Yes. If I told you, why do we use? That's what you do when you don't really know the words. I do actually know the words though. Oh, Pepper's on. Two words collided. We could never tear us apart. Doom, 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 doom. Right. Get those votes in. Get those votes in. We've got 27 votes in. We are massively tipping Port Adelaide to win. 74% of people are going with Port Adelaide. That's a big gap. But the game is on. I'm about 30-ish seconds behind, I think. Obviously, I'm streaming it here, and then I'm streaming to you guys, so I'm slightly behind. Alex, my Legia Warszawa scarf is in the back. I hope you've seen my vlog. Go to Charlie and Rob and you'll see the vlog. I went to the game a few weeks back. Now your daughter's going to university. What is it with all these people going to university, Gareth? But nice to have you. Hopefully the sound's okay. Obviously, normally I have the stream on my computer, and then the sound comes directly from the computer, but it's been playing havoc with my camera and my computer for some reason every time I stream. So it's showing currently on my tablet. So hopefully the sound is all right. Nice, Sue. I don't know if I'd want to be watching the Gold Coast versus Hawthorn game. This certainly seems the game that is going to be more interesting. This is the game to watch. You shouldn't be kicking it straight down the middle, though. That's just so crazy to be clearing the ball straight down the middle. No, 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 no.
coming out of their defensive 50 and going through the corridors. Let's see if they'll do it again tonight.
This is unless you're going for a counter attack. Counter attack, yeah, you go straight down the middle because you want the speed. But if you're building up play, you should be playing it down the wings. If you're clearing the ball out, it should be down the wings. You got to be so careful. What's he giving a free kick for? Odd.
Captains have always worn, and it does look great on him. He's wearing it well so far. Ryan. This is the Fremantle game. They've been playing a bit. The kick mark.
Good. At least he took his time. That's okay.
Jordan Clark, who admonished himself. They say no one's a harsher critic of yourself than yourself, and certainly him last week when he got a free against him for admonishing himself. Short pass.
Oh, not, yeah, he gets it, but not with a mark. You've just got to be a little bit more selective. Like, that's a poor ball. That's a poor ball by Freo. Playing it just outside of of Port's 50. But to who? Who is it to? Hi, Skull and Crossbones. Hello, mate. I think we need some smaller passes here. We're almost 6 minutes into the game. I think they really do need to play shorter passes and going long far too many times, and it's not actually reaching their intended target, if there is an intended target. So I think it's just gotta slow it down in terms of just shorter passes. Who do I want to win? I want Port to win. And that's simply because I've got them tipped to win. And I need to pick up some points. Ball up. So we're right inside Port's 50 here. Right in front of the goal mouth. Port are trying to clear the ball. It does clear it that time. Into the pocket. Out nice and wide. Nice. That's good. That's good. Hi, Yin. Carlton, what a joke they are, eh? Do I upset people in next... Well, do I upset people in next week's tipping video and say how bad Carlton are? That'll rile people up. You say that. Justice wasn't served because Freo still... Well, Freo still lost last week, so I don't think justice is served. They still picked up the points they wanted and Freo didn't, so... I don't know. Big ball into Freo's 50. Freo get it. It's got to be more selective. That's what I'm noticing so far. They've got to be more selective with their passing. Tracy. I hope Tracy's his last name and not his first name. Oh, I've got an awful dry throat. I got any lozenges. I do. Young flicks it over to Banfield. They're off and running. Amos caught a little high. Won't come back. Was it downfield? Professional free kick, really. Has to come back because it was in the act. Yes, it's this is a little bit crazy, isn't it? The goals are going to come on a premium tonight. We know that Freo play in low-scoring matches. They're the best defensive team going around at the moment. As the commentator said, the goals are going to be coming at a premium. Freo aren't exactly the highest scoring, that's correct, but Tracy's definitely a girl's name, isn't it? Unless he meant unless his last name's Tracy.
Jackson on screen. The number one ruckman in the competition at the moment. He's fourth in the best and fairest last year in his first year at Fremantle. I think he'd be right up there again, if not leading it this year. Tap down, but on the same page as his midfield. We're going to repeat stoppage.
I suspect he and Sarong will be fighting out the best and fairest if you want to stop it right.
Maybe, actually, the other game would have been more exciting. Thinking about this now, if this is quite low scoring, that's a bit crazy, isn't it? We are... The funny thing is, on Fox 504, it hasn't even got the scoreboard on. 1. We're off the board. We are off the board, everyone. Hang on. Door.
He's been doing that pretty much every time he gets it. Going for distance, looking for a target.
As there's not a lot going on at the moment in this game, yeah, I think the Gold Coast Hawthorn game may have been slightly more exciting. I've just got a flyer through here. Have you thought about your soul? You don't have a soul. What are you talking about? Have you thought about your soul? It's definitely God Squad stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Heaven and hell. Great. Oh, is it Jehovah's? What a load of crap. That's going in the bin. Ugugug? No. Yin, spot on, mate. They will have to, won't they? Come on, Port. They've got to score. They've got to score. Pow! Pow Pepper! Pow Pep. Pow. Pow. Pow Pepper. That is embarrassing, mate. That is embarrassing. Hello, Sidey. I'm sorry. I only want Port to win, okay? One, because of the curse of Freo that I've got. And I didn't tip Freo, so I need to break the curse again. Port have been more exciting this year. Should I know? Ugugug? Should I know? I'm not sure if I should know. Good. Yeah. That's what should happen, Shanice. I might rub in on the next tipping video. I will take the mick, shall I? Just for a laugh. Let's take the mick out of Carlton. Like I said, that really winds Carlton fans up whenever I do that. Sorry, is his name Anus? Jai Amos. I'm sure they called him Anus. Oh, that's funny. Or at least it amused me. Come on, Anus. We have a goal! We have a goal! Excellent, we have a goal.
Nearly had twice as many possessions in this first quarter. Freo, it's now 62-34, and they had a fair bit of time in their forward.
Hi, Mr. Retro Footy Cards.
Last few minutes have had a little bit better ball movement, and Brayshaw just lowering
Exactly.
the Port Adelaide defenders low.
It does sound like anus, doesn't it?
And, sort of zoning off a little bit and trying to
That's what I thought when the commentator said it.
lower the ice and pick the targets. That might be the best avenue forward.
So we do have a goal. 10.5. Well, with 10.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, it is 8-1 to Freo. He's got a little bit of blood on him.
He's just going to grow and get better and better. And we just saw there, he is a beautiful set shot. And they are rare to come by.
54 goals, 25 career. Better accuracy than many of the veterans in the game as a rolling tackle from Ivan Soldo. Port Adelaide lost the hitouts last week, but won the game by 69 points.
The name of that Toyota is not very catchy.
But it's the midfielders who give the clearance as opposed to the ruck who knocks it to them. Rioli gets inside 50 over the head. Dixon, Marshall.
Yin, I don't know how many football matches you've watched that have been 8-1 after 10 minutes, mate.
Like what he had on offer. Back pedals and goes wide to 1-on-3, and the one wins. Brilliant grab, Tracy, and they're off and running.
How does Tracy win that when there's 3 Port players around him? That's not good, is it? 3 Port players around him and he still won the ball.
Knocked away from Young, scores from turnover. Another big stat in footy in 2024. Porter trying to do it right.
Oh, there we go. Right.
Through to Marshall. We'll see a
Is he taking the goal? They're taking the chance at goal here.
Teams when you get the turnover in the middle of the ground. That's what they're able to do on that occasion. Just identify a target inside 50 again. We spoke about Joe Amos presents well. So does this bloke.
I'm not sure if this is Cardi.
Good kick as well.
Just saying, I don't think it's Cardi. There's something dodgy going on.
Didn't quite catch who it was, but you've got to go at the ball. Don't wait for it. You haven't got time in modern football. There's always players just a couple of metres away.
Todd Marshall, he's got to go for the goal here.
44 goals, 70. Todd
I've got a feeling he doesn't make it.
Same sort of accuracy rate as Joe Amos.
He's some distance away. Oh, Jesus Christ. What was that?
Kick, perhaps. Tracy takes the mark in defence.
It didn't even look like it was a shot.
Hasn't he, the last couple of years? They're getting better each week. Former rookie. Dropped an important mark down that end of the ground late in that Carlton game. He was disappointed, but they transitioned the ball well pretty well Fremantle.
That was poor. That was poor.
So what he does do, just Tracy, it's a
No confidence to shoot there.
second ruck, but he also comes right up the ground as a key forward. Gives them that outlet kick from defence. And we'll see him in the ruck here at the moment. That's all he wants.
Cardman, no, you cannot.
Interesting to see who does the second ruck work.
Don't have any mods. Don't need mods.
Do they want to use Charlie Dixon or they prefer to keep him fresh inside 50? Fremantle take advantage of Wines in the ruck. They win another clearance. Inside 50, Banfield lurking. Burton, they've able to get it to Jones. There's enough time to kick it towards that man, Dixon. It's going to be a good battle.
This is a strange game, really.
Another one target in the competition, Charlie Dixon.
Yeah, AFL Legend, a couple of good games, isn't there? Especially, you got that last game, well, today's games, GWS game winning by 1. Obviously, Carlton winning by 2. A couple of good games.
They can't afford to bang him up.
Just to emphasise the point.
But this game is a weird one so far, isn't it? Like I said,
Charlie Dixon.
there's been a lot of, well, not in the last few minutes, but start of the game was filled with a lot of
They've now got Ollie
passes to no one.
second ruck and
And that was a lot of wasted possession, I think. But there's just not, it's weird.
Yeah, Lord.
There's just not the goal scoring attempts, is there?
Wait and see what happens there.
And even though he's giving away a lot of height, he does have a body that can bash and crash. Ollie Wines, he's going to pound some players.
Bergman sends it over Dixon's head. Ryan got a hand on it. Rosie crumped it, gave it to Rioli. On the back.
Oh,
Amazing to Giorgione.
come on, he's got to score this now.
He just had a sense that there was a loose player in the pocket because he didn't appear to have a look. He didn't have time.
And that's not necessarily an issue, Dockers being a defensive team. Because sometimes if you're not necessarily good in attack, you have to defend and rely on the counter-attack, which isn't an issue.
The knee injury is a fan favourite.
Port with the kick.
PK team back in 2019 and That's what he has ahead of him for Port Adelaide's first goal.
In front of the Riverbank stand. Oh, straight as a die. Straight as a die. Wow. Good goal that was. 7-8 to Freo.
Super talented. Been a great pickup by Port Adelaide. And Georgiadis, I don't know if he knew he was there. It was just a
No one marking him at all, was there?
I don't know. I reckon he might have known he was there beforehand, before he actually had the kick.
Let's hope he gets a good run at it. It's Georgiadis. You know, he's a talent.
That's the thing. So this is the thing. So, for example, when a new manager comes into a poorly performing football team, what the manager will always try and do first is stop them scoring. Stop them leaking goals. If a team doesn't score goals against you, then the team can't win. And so, you know, it's a style you can play and get away with. If you're very good defensively, it's hard for the other team to score, isn't it? And if you can score just a few more than them, it does the job. Freo, oh, big long ball, oh, cracking ball into the Port 50 there. Bailey Banfield with the kick at goal.
This year he's kicked 5 goals, 1. Had to play him in defence and on a wing at times. He's normally pretty reliable this part of the
Bang.
game.
Easy peasy. 14-7 to the Dockers. Well, it is quite low scoring. We've got 6 minutes left on the clock. It is quite low scoring, to be fair. But it could possibly open up at some point here when they get tired a little bit.
Tough around the contest, Freo, this year. We talked about that pre-game, but at the moment in this first quarter, plus 10 in
Sidey, don't be so grumpy. Don't be so grumpy.
Butters, Rosie, Drew, Soldo, Jackson, Fife waiting down for this Sarong, obviously, and Brayshaw. The 2 set of square starting fours. Jackson feeds it off. Clark coming off half back, couldn't do something with it. Hughes back to Jackson. Under some pressure, back to Hughes. Gathers and goes. Bergman hunted him down. Got it wide to Banfield. Having an impact early. Goes long. Pocket.
Oh.
Kavanagh puts it to grass. Had a big piece of it. He's not enough of it.
He's upset with himself. If you can read lips, you know exactly how he feels about it. You don't get too many opportunities where you get a centimetre perfect kick. Basically, you get 2 hands to it with no one else around. It's just got to be hanging on to that.
Looking good in this first quarter, the Dockers.
Hi, Mandy.
Moving the ball well. Under pressure here, Drew. Quick kick.
Mandy, it started off it's quite a strange game tonight, to be honest. Neither team's got the momentum. There's no real free-flowing football. It's not scrappy either. That's what's strange about it.
Continuing to dominate. Jackson tries to get down low. Fife. The extra cake the footy, you can't. Pretty shades of last week, though, for Freo, where they were on top of Carlton. They were winning the clearances, but they just couldn't put them away or out of reach last week against Carlton. It's a little bit of that here again in this first quarter.
Right, Porter on the attack. Who's in a space for him? There is so much space. So much space. Oh, 1. So much space for him to run into there. He should have done more with that. He probably could have gone a little bit closer to the goal, to be fair, before shooting.
You just mentioned they've had all the play, the Dockers, and then against the run, you get an opportunity to really hurt them. Couldn't take it.
Great goal scoring form. 8 goals the last 3 weeks. This man's been in good form too, Houston. A few movements in the crowd for him to go back and have a shot. I think he might just be out of his range. He'll drive it into the pocket. It was a great kick. Nice connection forwards.
No, they probably won't win. They probably won't win the league with this style of play, because you normally have to score a lot of goals. But actually, I think even playing like this, it will keep them in contention. It's not all about going gun-ho scoring goals. It's just simply a game of scoring more goals than the other team. That is the aim of the game, right? Score more goals than the other team. So, if you can stop the other team scoring... Okay, he's in the pocket here. Big kick. Bang. In you go. 14-14. I'm just going to see if I can speed this up a little bit.
So having him come back and play in this sort of form is a huge bonus for Port Adelaide.
Yeah, but you could say that the same. That's the same, isn't it? You could say the same about the Blues today. They scored a decent amount of goals and they still lost. Well, that's sad. Sorry, that's sad.
It seemed to work last week, though, getting him up the field. He's got the tank, hasn't he, Roo?
He's got the speed. I don't know about the tank. You'd have to ask someone else about that, Duano. But he's certainly always been close to the goal.
Oh, door. 2 seconds.
If you could add it to his game, though, it'd be very hard to stand up.
Some sort of kick here against the boundary. He doesn't like his chances by the look of his face, and he goes.
More deliveries. Honestly, it's like I don't actually go out and shop. This is what's so good about living in England. Nice. Okay, nice wide one here.
But he's good enough to do it. And you're better off having a set shot from here than just kicking it to a contest.
Yeah, this is his craft. He's a full forward, 36-16 last year, and that is
Oh.
his craft. The artistry and the beauty.
That's why you kick it to the forwards, Rude. That's their job, isn't it?
Especially when he's in form, he's as good as anyone.
Nice 20-14 with 2 minutes 43 on the clock.
Had a bit of a hip injury, and it can be a bit of a worry when you're walking in and putting your weight on where it's sore. But at his best, he's as good as anyone in the competition. 6'6", highly skilled.
Really good option that he provided. He just leant back on his opponent, which was Luke Ryan at the time in the pocket. Just pushed off him and came up at the kicker. Gets the little chip kick into the pocket, and then it's up to him to convert, and he does it. Now he goes back with Josh Draper.
Certainly seems like a plan for Port Adelaide to attack those pockets, find the marks, and kick the last couple. Georgiades and Marshall, and this time
Port are finding a little bit here, aren't they?
Soldo heading towards Butters, having a rest inside 50.
Port have just seemed to have found that little bit extra momentum, haven't they? No, I am a healthy. I say I'm a healthy person. I'm not. My gut is getting bigger and bigger. Hi, Sam.
This first quarter. Bergman not going anywhere.
Had no intentions of letting that out, Miles Bergman. Thought we'd just get the stoppage again here.
He gets the clearance this time, Bergman. To Rosie. Always got so much time. Heads towards that one-on-one matchup again. Dixon and Pearson again. Pearce wins out. He's had a wonderful first quarter. Now Clark. High ball. Soldo has to sit under it. The flyers come. It's Tracy. He likes to take down a pack. Houston. And there is Rosie again.
Oh, the post. Oh.
Rosie and Butters have been quiet by their standards, but the last few minutes have had some touches and now sort of up to their average. Rosie now with 7 disposals, Butters with 6.
Most on the ground cards are off for
I think so, Sam. A lot of people, I've only got one right so far as well. On the plus side with the tipping though, Sam, is that I think by looking at it, most people have got the same wrong. So I think, yeah, I think we're safe.
The 1 minute signs are up on the bench, so everyone knows how long left. Jones stalks this. He let Zerk Thatcher go for it. Amos got it. And that's almost on the fall from Walters. Little fumble onto his own boot. Got away with it. Soldo to do the ruck work with Jackson.
So, yeah, so many people have only got Giants right so far.
Each other, he throws him away.
Some people have got some more correct, but yeah, most people have only got the GWS game, and that almost went Pete Tong, didn't it? So 21-14 with 50 seconds to go.
Want to concede one late here, Fremantle, so happy to go long and wide.
Push.
Amos is going to give away the free kick, you think?
He played that well, Zach Thatcher. Just took front position, forced his way back into his opponent.
Oh, AFL legend got AFL legend. Which one did you get right?
This time Pearce was alert to it. Although Pepper did well to keep it in. There's still time. Burgoyne, more and more like his dad every game he plays. Houston into the pocket.
I think that's it for the first quarter. 13 seconds to go. I think it's pretty much done. Ah, you got Brisbane right. Not many people went for Brisbane to win, to be fair. That is the... I'm going to turn the sound down slightly. That is the first quarter done. It was a weird game so far. It has been a really, really weird game. It's not a lot in it at all, really. Port found a little bit of momentum in the last five-ish minutes, which allowed them to get the lead. But it's, yeah, six goal attempts for Port and 4 goal attempts for Freo. It's a fairly low scoring game. Fairly. When you say that, Port could still... If Port find a little bit of momentum, actually, there's no reason why they... I think Port will win this, but we'll see if it starts opening up a little bit. As it's the ad break, up there, you've got the different links. You've got Rob and Charlie, no, Charlie and Rob, sorry, our vlog channel, with all our trips to Poland, Australia, all the other places we've been to. Charlie and Rob 1 is our Instagram, where you can see whenever we go away somewhere, you can see some background, some behind the scenes photos. If you want to buy some, what I would like to think is really, really nice design merchandise, you've got asweare.space. That is our new store, and you can buy me a coffee /cider instead if you go to buymeacoffee.com/robreacts. So help and support the channel. Hi Marie, hello. I didn't see. Yeah, most people pick GWS, luckily. I don't know if you saw today, Rob, but a GWS player had a terrible concussion which stopped the game for like 10 minutes. Oh, I didn't know that. But unfortunately, you've got to think about people's heads, don't you? You really have to think about people's heads. And most sports now, if there is any sign of a potential head injury, then the game will be stopped. It doesn't matter what's going on. The game will be stopped. So it's like football. If someone goes down holding their head, some people obviously cheat a little bit and they nothing touch their heads. But you have to stop now because you've got to be so careful of people's heads. And people are now aware of the dangers later on in life, especially of what head injuries can cause. I bet it was worrying for sure. What packages did I get? I better not open Charlie's. Charlie's is really heavy. It's from Barnard Castle. No, I probably shouldn't open hers. I do like opening her boxes. But my one, I know what my one is. I ordered my first ever TikTok shop order. The bloody wrong way round. Oh no, it's not. My first ever TikTok shop order. I got 12 cans of Monster Zero. 12 cans of Monster Zero. Do you know how much that cost me? That cost... Oh, it doesn't sell now. It is all zero sugar. Don't panic. How much does it cost me? I need to have a look now. But like really pretty cheap. And I like Monster Zero. TikTok. TikTok is just full of crap though, isn't it? That cost me £10. So not too bad. £10 for 12. Not bad. Ah, Stinky Pinky's gone down one place. How's Yin doing? Yin was top of the league. Yin, did you get both right? Let's see how people are doing currently. Let's have a look. After these weird results. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm down 6 to 57. Yin is still top. Any movement? You'll see the ones that got one extra correct. Like Just Really currently has the golden hat. Up 11. Judo Ezra is up 11. Wham H is up 15. So most people are going down. Owie is up 31. Jesus Christ. Magpie's up 19. So a lot of people have gone down, but not... They've gone down not necessarily loads and loads of places, like 3, 4, 5. And you see the people that have actually got more than one correct this week, because they're the only ones that have gone up. But there's not loads of people that that's happened to. So we're okay. Not a lot of movement at all. Interesting. Right, the second quarter's about to start. So the other game's not massively higher scoring then, is it, really? Oh, they have a... Oh, I don't really like Red Bull. I don't drink Red Bull, but they've got a fair few. I said I much prefer Monster. I'm drinking Relentless at the moment. This is my caffeine for the morning.
And it's very rare that the coach walks away smiling after a spirited debate.
As long as he gets the response he wants afterwards.
Time will tell. Second term underway. Fremantle led by 7 early in the game.
Okay, second quarter is underway. I'm about 40 seconds behind, I think, just under. So it's a little bit annoying.
Pokes it wide. There's some space. Poetry in slow motion for the two big boys. Jackson gets there, but they're ahead of Soldo. Amira, Fife, arms free, caught from behind. And did he get a handball away? No.
It was the umpire further afield that saw that, had the better angle. You can see the difference in athleticism between Luke Jackson and Levan Soldo. So you wouldn't want Soldo to get exposed too often in open space.
I think I only did Carlton to win by 20. So even then, it's still not even enough for a close score, annoyingly. Oh. Did he mark that before it went out? Yeah, it went out before he marked it. Definitely went out before he marked. He didn't have control of the ball. No, he didn't have control of the ball when it marked it. Oh, nice Rioli. Swinging round, kicking it with his left foot. Ollie Wines. Can he score? He's some distance out. He's wide as well. Ollie Wines. Ollie Wines. He's literally about 50 out. Bang. Oh! Wow. He wasn't making it with a kick, but don't panic. Bang. The Big Bear goals? That doesn't make sense. 27-14. Is this where Port start pushing away now? It could be the case. Port now might be finding that momentum. Look at this. He didn't make it. A lovely mark. Oh. He's the biggest one there, isn't he?
Charlie Dixon. Soldo got over the top. It'll be Fremantle again that'll win the centre clearance. Young.
I just can't see Freo winning this. I think Port are on... Their form is so good. I know they've lost one game, but their form is so good. They've been really, really good at scoring goals. And I may be wrong, but I just don't see Dockers winning this. I really don't. Freo here, though. They're outside of the box, playing it long. Playing it long. Just the one. 27-15 to Port. What is the commentator on about? Yeah, I agree, Ian. And it wasn't like they were outclassed either, really, was it? You know, Port weren't outclassed, so... Yeah. Well, you say that, AFL legend, but I didn't think the first lot of games this week were that tough. And clearly they didn't go the way of most people, did they? Oh, that's a poor kick.
So he still hasn't been beaten by Charlie. Charlie's got his goal and he's got his big mark, but he hasn't done it on Alex Pearce yet.
So it's just outside the Port's 50 here. Freo have the ball. No, poor kick, poor kick. Well, the ball has been outside the Port's 50 for a while, but actually, Freo aren't able to do anything. They're really not seeming to be able to do anything. And now Port are probably... I say Port now on their attack, but Freo are aggressive here. Very aggressive from Freo. Oh. 3-0. 3-0. Oh, that, what the hell was that? What was that? That was awful kick. Professional footballers, they should be able to kick slightly better than that. So still 27-15. 4.5 minutes gone. Yeah, may do, Shanice. Depends how much time I've got, really. But yeah, probably. But I said, we say next week is a tough round. Look at this week. This week we thought it was an easy round, and most of us have got most of them wrong. Games that we thought, yeah, that team's bound to win, and they haven't. Port with the ball on the wing. Playing it really, really long. No. No team at the moment can really just pick up the momentum, can they? They just can't keep hold of the ball. I think Freo have had most of the possession this quarter, but they just can't. They just cannot get really inside the Port 50 with any clinical actions. Yeah, nothing's happening inside the Port's 50. One. What a weird game so far. I don't know if you guys agree, but this is a really, really weird game so far. It's sort of not awful, but it's not great at the same time. I just don't understand it. Not that I don't understand the sport. I mean, it's just this game. I just don't understand today's match. Chill out, Dixon. I just don't think the teams are clinical enough, right? They get into the final third. They get into the final third, and they're just not clinical enough. Yeah, you think about Freo. Freo have had a few chances now to get a goal scoring opportunity, and they just haven't managed it. And they've been so, I don't know, just not clinical. Strange.
Circumstances, short-term contracts, coaching for their lives, it seems like. Young throws that away and didn't get away with it. Yeah, Ken Hinkley's been coaching for his life for a couple of years. Justin Longmuir felt like he was earlier this year, but 3 wins has settled things out. A little extension for him as well. 5th season as coach for Justin Longmuir. 12th season for Ken Hinkley. To the pocket. Marshall's down there. One grab. Charlie.
The problem is I can't really see, on the tipping competition, I can't really see until the game's finished what the percentage is of who's picked who. So in our group, we got 150 odd people. I can't see how many have picked Freo and how many have picked Port to win, so I don't know what the split is. You would think Port would have the higher split, but I don't know.
It's an open 50, so he wheels and goes. This is going to be a good battle. Tracy, sticky bits, good grab. That's a good, strong grab.
They got to score this. They got to score this. This is harder to miss, isn't it?
It's a really good kick from Amos, who played on quickly. Forwards know what forwards want. He wheeled around, he got it there quickly, gave his fellow key forward a one-on-one opportunity.
So with 11:40 left, Josh Treacy
Absolutely become an important cog in this forward line this season for the Dockers.
Ooh. Nice and easy, nice and easy. 27-22. Piece of piss. Easy, that goal.
Well, I think if they can get another big key forward up in this forward line, maybe attack a player from another club and bring it in. Talk about Logan McDonald at Sydney. If they could land him and get him back to WA, all of a sudden they'd be right in the zone, I reckon, to have a crack. Big, strong grab. If he doesn't mark it, the other thing he does is bring it to ground.
At least Freo are looking better than they did last year, right?
Very hard to find that player that can play your key forward role and be the second.
Well, he shouldn't have it spelt like Treacy then, should he?
He does it all, Josh Tracy's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Yeah, when Darcy comes back in, they will have the opportunity to play Amos, Taverner,
Amos. Anus.
and Jackson forward. Jackson in the ruck.
Come on, Dixon, you can't lose out on those rucks.
Right, a midfielder ruck he is. Scrambles inside 50. Alir read it well. Tracy wrapped him up nicely. Radicalier against the grain.
Gotta just clear it, clear it, clear it. Nice.
Good pass through.
It's a weird game. It's a weird game so far, isn't it?
Tumble punt from Luke Jackson going inside 50. No one was catching that.
So Drew will go towards Dixon. Young got in front. Brayshaw. Able to get the hands free. Tracy. It's good below his knees, and then there's a free kick off the ball. So it was a hold to Brayshaw after he got rid of the handball. It's going to be a downfield free kick.
So Tracy gets it again. His confidence should be high after that last set shot. Normally a very good exponent of the set shot, so he can go back and kick two in a minute.
Bailey Banfield might have been asking why it wasn't 50 if it was a hold after the handball, but I saw the umpire say it might have been more for the dangerous tackle after he got rid of it, Brayshaw.
His holding's either 50 or
Tracy.
goes further than 50, isn't it?
That's this 2 in a row.
Tracy.
Bang.
Goals.
And Dockers take the lead by 1 point.
Fremantle back in front.
With 10 minutes 20 on the clock. Two fairly quick goals.
Possessions, clearances, and inside 50s. And inside 50s are out to 11-5 now. Now it's 2 goals, 2-1 for the quarter. So finally, Freo getting some reward for all their work.
Yeah, so he dumps him to ground, Jones, after the ball's gone.
Yeah.
What do you mean he dumps him to the ground after the ball's gone? The ball was in his hands.
So the late free kick after the ball's gone to downfielder.
Doesn't make sense.
As opposed to that rule where if you deliberately hold someone so they can't run on and get it, it would be 50 metres. So you're better off actually just tackling them and giving away a 2-metre downfield free kick for the handball.
Real Freo standing up this year so far. 6th
Oh.
2022, 14th.
Dixon, is he going to actually do anything in the ruck? He is not making them, and he's being bullied there.
See Charlie Dixon have
The leg is going up, and he's being bullied.
bounce up against Luke Jackson. He's very quickly making his way out.
Literally, that's what the commentator then says.
So Wines to do the right work here against Jackson, who beats him easily but knocks it straight to Drew. So win the tap out, lose the clearance. Walker gets away from a couple with his speed, heads out wide. Sharp's been in good form. 29 possessions last week against Carlton here.
He provides some really good outside run.
Play on.
Holt, his Fremantle Hall of Famer, comes from good footy stock. Jackson, an early leap, jumped away into the congestion again though. Big ball to win. Who's going to pounce?
Is he though? Is he?
Walker feeds it wide. Johnson.
Someone's got to kick the ball, surely. How many opportunities?
Cast inside. He passes back to Tracy.
Tracy might score 3 in a row. I think you're right.
3 in 5 minutes.
You'd be disappointed if he doesn't score this. Like, really disappointed if he doesn't score this.
He needs to not hit it down in the short, in the open space. He needs to go wide and try and create a player to run onto it so they can get some serious clearance.
And that is 3 in a row for Tracy. You did. Spoil it. 3 in a row for Tracy. And they've just taken the lead even further. 34-27 to Freo.
And in the end, he was the one that did get free. But he didn't panic and have that quick shot for goal. It would have been a miracle. He actually had some composure and said, well, low chances of me kicking this, but I can just chip it to a man who can have a set
Come
shot.
on,
And
Port.
he's hot as.
Keep up with them.
Got him on the pick and roll.
Well, Dixon, I said, he's done nothing in the rucks, has he? He's been bullied in the rucks.
Tracy to duck into that space after.
Which, he's a big boy, and so should he really be bullied like that? I don't think so.
He's on track tonight. He's centre bounce, taking the ruck work in again.
And there you go. As soon as Dixon
Attack their forward half.
wasn't on the ruck, Freo, Port actually won the ruck, other than obviously the pulling afterwards. Anus.
Really getting each other's way to Jones.
Hi, Armageddon Fire.
Clears the 50, but only momentarily.
8 minutes and 10 left to go of the half.
Numbers back inside. Defensive 50 here for Port Adelaide. So just has to stick his way through it. He keeps it low and
Oh.
flat. Well done, Ali. Had the advantage on Banfield. Needed to hold on to that mark. Another siege here. Port Adelaide defence in this second term. They don't have a lot to go to. Has to go to a one-on-one. It's Burn Jones and Hughes. Draper happy for that ball to go out of hand. Just look at the dominance in half.
This is exactly what I was talking about. In the second quarter, Freo have been 75% in the Port half. That's exactly what I've said. And obviously, to start off with in this half, in this quarter, they couldn't really finish. They couldn't break into the last 50. But actually, they have now, haven't they? They've managed it. It may seem that way, Yin. It may seem that way.
Narrow loss to the Blues. Come out solid in this. Full of fight. Decided to stay in town, so not fly home. Train locally. And 5 coming off a 26 possession game here.
Well, still a very long game to go.
Returning back to
They are only 7 points behind. It's not the end of the world at the moment.
Soldo. Tracy thrown away. Double-headed pat down to Burgoyne.
Maybe they're just defending, just keep up their energy and all that.
Long kick as always. Dixon direction. Dixon Pierce. That battle continues. All the way back. Sarong having a big impact at the moment. Clark.
It's all Freo, isn't it? That went off. It is all Freo.
Big 6:53 left in the half. Port Adelaide led by 7. At quarter time, they trail by 7 now.
Just Longmuir, game 88 for him as coach today. Goes to 4th all time on the Fremantle coaching list. Over a 50% win record.
43
2%.
22 over in the Gold Coast game. Gold Coast should win that, to be fair, fairly comfortably. I think I did a Gold Coast win, didn't I? I think. I better double check. Freo with the cat. They're pushing into the fit. Who's he passed it to? Who's he passed it to? What? Like, it's ridiculous.
Just to slow it up again.
Really good wake-up call for Sam Palpepper. He
I did Hawthorn to win by 6. Why did I do Hawthorn to win by 6? Why did I do that? Oh, Jesus. Bugger.
Six disposals for the game.
Don't know why I did Hawthorn to win by 6.
Said last week that Freo 31. Oh, clearance. That's a dangerous kick. It might work out, although Fremantle have all the numbers. Young
Bang! Oh!
tackle from the leg.
Big, big tackle.
High ball.
Big tackle by Aaliyah.
Well done again, Brady Galea.
That was a rugby tackle.
Burgoyne. Port Adelaide want to use the corridor. Fremantle know they want to use the corridor. So take that kick on at your peril, Port. Burgoyne.
Stopping dead ball movement, so well structured behind the ball, Freo. This is the kick they want.
Yeah, so they go inside anyway. It's the game plan and fight. Beats Solo. Good strength. Looks around. Thompson. Heads wide. Kavanagh can't get near it. Houston can't mark it. Jones can't crumb it. Radagalier collects it. Pound Pepper. Butters. In the spin cycle. Goes inside.
Come on, Port. Let's bring it close.
Ball user Farrell. Launches it forward. Heads toward Biggie Barn in a race. Get Miller. Trinkle Biggie Barn. He gets him. He wrapped him up. From the Coyote catching the right.
Ball! Hi, Andrew. Andrew, I'm going to assume that you are not a Crows fan and you're a Blues fan.
Swikowski was a bit slow to get to his feet. That contest down the other end of the field. Five. Sarong. There is Swikowski. Sleeps are recovered. And they're out here, the Dockers. The ball will sit for Bedfield.
2 on 1. 2 on 1 as he's... Oh, no, shirt pull. Oh. Are we allowed a shirt pull? Probably. Oh. He might need a new shirt after that. He might need a new shirt.
They get something off the back of it. Burton just floats one into that quick ball that's Pierce. Sarong's back there as well. Georgiani traps him up.
Send Rosie forward. He has been kicking pretty much a goal a game career. Connor Rosie, been in good goal kicking form. Last week he wraps up Sarong, going nowhere. 3 goals last week.
3 minutes 30 left.
Possession game, the captain.
Dark Soul, don't worry. All of ours are, mate. Well, most of ours are anyway.
Balls it wide.
Most of us have got some poor tipping this week.
Shot on Swikowski. 3 minutes to half
I
time.
also don't like the word tipping. Because tipping makes it out like we know what we're talking about. I much prefer predictions.
Top of the ladder teams, both 3 wins, 1 loss. Sharp. They tightrope the boundary. He's looking inboard. Long instead. Big pack. Jackson in the middle of it. Almost in front of the wall.
Oh, there's my doggo.
I'll still get it. Amos on the back.
Anus.
Good handball to him.
Anus.
Get another ball in.
They're all over Port at the moment. The Dockers, they are dominating this territory in this second term. They probably should be further ahead.
They should. That is one of the things. So, Freo have dominated possession and territory. They should be winning this by more, really. But they've got to take chances. They've got to take chances behind. That's the thing. They just haven't taken the chances, have they? And it's killing them. And it's going to make all the difference. This is what could be keeping Port in the game.
Yeah, if you can never be happy about
At the end of the day, Port can keep close because Freo can't score. So, might be alright.
Houston again, they want the corridor. Fremantle know it. What do they just keep fighting it off? Flung over the head. 5. Flicks it went onto it. Five gets it back. Gave it up though. Burton. Butters on the back pedal. It's a class act. Burgoyne.
Yeah, Dark Soul. I dropped 6 points last week. I got 8 out of 9, but a lot of people got 9 out of 9. So
2 minutes to half time. Played at a breakneck pace. Back to Butters. Man who was equal fourth in the Brownlow last year. Their BNF. Generate some momentum, but Dixon beaten for it.
Dixon beaten again.
McEntee through the traffic. Bit off more than he could chew.
It looks like Dixon is just staring. That's all he's doing. He's just staring at the ball. He's not actually doing anything with it.
All the way back by hand. Hughes going the wrong way.
Come on, Port.
Rosie, the captain,
Oh,
him up. Calls the spill.
surely Port should be playing on here. They had an advantage. Surely they should just play on.
Something they desperately needed because they are really swimming up.
Incorrect disposal.
Port Adelaide, if the captain can play a big defensive tackle like that, go back and kick the goal, it would be a massive lift for his side. They are just hanging in this one.
I think they should have been able to play on here.
All Australian the past
Rosalie
season,
shouldn't have stopped.
coming off the game of his life last week.
Yeah, they should have played on. They shouldn't have played advantage. Sorry, they should have played advantage and just carried on. Not a great finish. Well, I say it wasn't that awful. It's just, yeah.
Half-side, haven't had the game on their terms, particularly in this second quarter. It's normally them that own the forward half. And they steal one late. Ryan goes long towards a big pack of players. Here's Burgoyne. He will send it inside 50. Pepper in front. Well done by Ryan. Clark almost into the face. But it's picked up.
Going for a P roller. Didn't quite bend enough.
Across the face.
So 6 points in it, 1 goal in it with 20 seconds to go.
He normally shows more poise than that. 21 goals, 8 for his career.
Goes long towards a big pack of players. Here's Burgoyne. He will send it
Big
inside
ball
50.
into the port,
Pepper in front.
into the 3050.
Clark almost into the face. But it's picked up.
That's still literally the same again. That's basically the same kick twice in a row.
Snatched at it. That was a good opportunity against the run of play.
He normally shows more poise than that. 21 goals.
It's not great from Port.
Jed McEntee is normally around goals. Ryan goes.
Yeah, it's not that impressive so far, is it?
Seconds off the clock. Pierce gone from 7 points down at quarter time to 6 points up. They led by 7 early in this
But
game.
on a plus side for Port, there isn't really anything in the game, so that's a plus side. I don't think Port have been that amazing. Hi, Scruffy Cockatoo. Yeah, I don't think Port have been very good in this game, but they are only 6 points behind. Freo have had all the territory, most of the possession, but haven't actually been able to finish and haven't been able to put it through the big posts. So they've allowed Port to stay in the game, and that's all you need. You need to just stay in the game. Yeah, that's all it is. Right, I'm going to go to the lavatory, the toilet. And so chat amongst yourselves, and I will be back with you very soon. Okay, I'm back. God, I've got an awful dry throat. And please excuse me. I'm having a waffle. A Belgian waffle. Well, let's hope both teams get a little bit more clinical. Let's hope the game opens up a little bit as well. Because it's, yeah, it's very even still, but it's quite tight. It's quite defensive. Not clinical enough. They got some work to do. How they're only a goal down is beyond me. I don't understand how they're only a 1 goal down.
Better of it in the first quarter, and this was at quarter time with Ken.
Well, this just doesn't happen. I have not seen it in Ken Hinckley's reign where these two have had a chat like this, or with anyone, to be quite honest.
And this was about a minute into
a minute into it. So, look, it worked there. And Pearce hasn't had...
So Dixon's not happy with something.
...in that third quarter, whether that's luck or whether that's anything that's changed. But it was always going to be a big duel, a pivotal duel with Dixon and Pearce, and it's been that tonight.
But that's the art of coaching, isn't it? And Ken Hinckley's so experienced. He knows which buttons to push and which players to push.
I don't think I'd be pushing Charlie's buttons, but he's done it
well,
tonight. Let's hope it works for them.
You say it's boring.
This evening, who's just continued his incredible
You say it's boring, Cal, but a win will be a win. Whoever wins, a win is a win.
Fullback, the way he's going about it. 10 disposals in the first quarter and 14 for the half. Can't get much better than that from fullback. Giving a bit of run and dash as well. So it's a great performance. He just looks fit and
All about defence.
Battle. So this was hyped all week when talking about Fremantle v Port. Was the star-studded midfield battle. How have you seen it so far?
Well, Freo have been winning it, and just Port Adelaide just a little bit quiet at the moment. There's Port Adelaide's leading disposal winners, and there's no Rosie. Butters has snuck up there late, and Horn Francis only had 5 or 6 disposals about 2/3 of the way through that second quarter. So to be only a goal down with Rosie, Butters and Dersman not in full flight is probably an advantage for Port Adelaide, but can they get into it in the second half? We'll have to wait and see.
On the flip side, is it worrying for Fremantle when you've dominated so much of the play, yet you don't have much to show for it?
No, it is. That's the problem of their forward line not being potent enough at this stage. As I said, throughout that second quarter, they've got their back line sorted, they've got their midfield sorted, they need to get their forward line sorted to be a premiership contender.
And that's been the main knock on it, as you say, that's been the main knock from most critics is their forward line. Luckily, Josh Tracy stood up tonight with the equal career best 3 goals so far.
Yeah, 3 goals in 5 minutes, had a real purple patch there, and look, he's just one of the most improved players in the competition in the big man department. He can do the second ruck, he can go for the big grabs up forward, and he puts pressure on the ground. They are very hard to find, those players.
Tight game. Just a goal in at Fremantle with their noses in front. We've got all the latest news with David Zito coming up next. What about your Crows today? Shooter. You were a nervous wreck watching that. Big wins for GWS, narrow wins for GWS and the Crows, but a fair bit of injury news. We're going to get the latest with David Zito next.
Let's get the latest news.
It's the blood that gets me. That's what I love, seeing that blood.
Brilliant exhibition of boxing.
You can do mine next if you fancy.
Well, we're going to see what the latest news is in a minute. I'm going to turn down the adverts just in case, because I don't know how bad the adverts are going to be. Sports bet. Let's all do a bit of gambling. Yes, Sue Bomber. Get your prescriptions from Chemist Warehouse. Apparently it's cheaper. Why are they advertising forklifts? Seems a strange thing to be advertising. What do you think about the Saints comeback? Well, I think it's another game where... Hang on, let me get the scoreline up. Yeah, it's a very, very tight game, wasn't it? And it leads to an exciting thing. It shows that Saints can do it, but they're still not good enough, are they? Let's be honest, Saints aren't good enough. Yeah, I just don't know why there needed to be a forklift advert for normal people. Surely the only people that use forklifts are construction workers. And therefore the businesses would want to buy them, not people. Goal! Jesus Christ. Bet with mates. It's all about gambling. Dark Soul. Most of us are 1 out of 4, mate. Most of us are 1 out of 4. It's a tough week. It's been a tough week for tipping. Burnings Warehouse.
Great to see students from the inaugural Indigenous umpiring program officiating the halftime NAB AFL Auskick.
She doesn't
matches.
look Indigenous.
You can't be what you can't see, so kudos to these students for having a go and enrolling in this program, which is all about increasing Indigenous representation in the umpiring world. It is halftime at Adelaide Oval. Only a kick in at Fremantle, leading Port Adelaide by 6 points. It's time to check in with Fox Footy reporter David Zito after what has been a thrilling Super Saturday. Zeets, over to you.
Kath, Adelaide has come from the clouds to save its season, defeating Carlton despite being 16
Right,
points
the news.
down midway through the final quarter at Marvel Stadium. It has come at a cost for Carlton just beyond the loss itself, and that is Mitch McGovern and Adam Sard both suffering hamstring injuries. We're waiting to learn the extent of them. But the Blues face the Giants, Cats, Pies, D's and Swans over the next 5 weeks. So even if it's just a short layoff for them, they'll be missing some pretty crucial matchups, that's for sure. Another injury scare and a pretty significant injury blow was to Sam Taylor for the Giants, and that took place earlier today when the Giants defeated St Kilda. Now, it took almost 10 minutes for play to resume after this. Now, Sam Taylor has been cleared to head home from hospital after suffering a very nasty concussion. He posted on his social media channels thanking everyone.
That did look a little bit nasty.
After that collision with Jack Steele. Stephen Keelio, not an ACL, the club says, but they are still waiting to see how much
Oh,
there is
slip
there.
on his
So he may be missing
knee.
some footy. And Max King. Ross Lyon said
That looked
post-match
uncomfortable.
this was just nothing,
That
no
looked
ligament
uncomfortable.
damage suffered by Max King, but I think the club is probably more optimistic rather than declaring it at this stage. So he will get scans when he gets back to Melbourne. Hopefully he's avoided the worst, but some big injury blows on a very big and busy day of footy in the AFL, Kath.
We hate the injuries, but we love the close finishes. Hopefully there's a couple of more tomorrow because we've got 2 games to go in round 5. A Sunday afternoon doubleheader, and it begins in Geelong, G-Town. The Cats hosting North Melbourne. You can catch our coverage from 12:30 Eastern. And then it's over to the West, where the Eagles will be hosting Richmond. Harley Reid, Dustin Martin, Shea Bolton. Take your pick. Some of the most entertaining plays to close out round 5.
It's really cutthroat. Officially not made the cut. There is a whole nother gear. Oh my goodness. Just don't know what's going to happen. Hold off the miracle moments. Can do mine next if you fancy, Frank.
Taxi! Can you get me here in 10 minutes?
Being a race car driver, if it was as easy as using the Sportsbet app, everyone would do it.
I got the milk.
Nobody does it easier than Sportsbet. Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website. Here's a little thanks for...
They're more than chicken McNuggets. They're team builders. Get more for your money at Macca's with 24 chicken McNuggets for just $9.95.
Trade-in bonus event on now at Harvey Norman. Upgrade to the latest Apple Mac computer today.
Seriously, these half times are so boring, aren't they? I don't know why people are still with me here at the moment, because it's so boring. I'm fed up of watching adverts and basically the commentators not filling time. Oh, come on.
Trade-in powered by Assyrian. Available in-store only at Harvey Norman.
Go!
We can see more of the world than ever. Yet we can't always see what's going on inside our cars. With Bridgestone Tech Check, we'll send you a 60-second...
Well, it's a bit early in the morning for me to be drinking alcohol, to be honest. Well, it is midday now, to be fair.
Bridgestone Select Tyre and Auto.
Yeah, it is midday now, so I could technically drink.
Choice of just one food, or one type of clothing, or one treatment.
But I really can't be asked, to be honest.
For you, that's not the case for hair loss, because Advanced Hair Clinic offers the widest range of hair restoration.
Do me a favour, that red light stuff is not going to make your hair grow more.
Of prescribed treatments, including our latest growth cell plasma therapy. Call now.
Just like I did.
What a load of nonsense, the hair growth.
Come on, you've got this. I don't know. Maybe it's all a bit too hard.
Mum, even I've done it. It's easy.
Compare the pair. Same age, same income, same starting balance. Whether Cleo switched to an industry super fund 5, 10 or 15 years ago, she's been better off.
How'd you do it?
I compared the pair.
Honestly, these adverts are awful. Big Mac? Since when does a Big Mac meat look like that? Never. Big Macs aren't as good as Whoppers, are they?
Yeah? What's it called?
If you want a name that really qualifies, surely the Kia Aloisi.
Keep your shirt on, John. Kia Macca.
Hall of Famer coming through. I don't remember you kicking 1,000. The Kia buddy.
Skull, Aloisi.
Oh, lots of footballers are having on an advert. I don't remember you kicking 1,000. Oh, buddies there. Kia advert. Exciting. Aqua. I am Aquaman. You're Aquaman, mate. There you go, Aqua. Why? He said Aqua. On the advert, it said Aqua. Make your mind up.
Fremantle coach Justin Longmuir, so he had to run across the field a bit, Puck, but territory, but just not much bang for buck.
Yeah, well, it's a bit like them in the first quarter, to be honest. So they owned a bit more territory, especially late in the first quarter. Yeah, it would have been nice to have a bit more of a lead.
They are coming out. The second half is on its way. The score is 29-35. I can't see it making 100. That's... Yeah, I can't see them reaching 100 in this game. Hi, Aophony. Hello, mate. Very good, thank you.
And you force the opposition to be a little bit more reactive in that case. So hopefully we can get the same sort of supply and then finish it off a bit better.
Cheers, Justin.
Right, game on. Yeah, I've said this. The Toyota BZ4X is not a catchy name. Freo by 6.
Top end of the ladder. Midfield battle. It's been brilliant to watch. Connor Rosie, Zach Butters. Caleb Sarong's had it 18 times. The Soldo Jackson show about to resume. Perfect bounce to start the second half.
See, when Dixon isn't in the ruck, Port then naturally win the ruck. Ooh. Port have got to find a way to break down the Freo defence. The Freo defence is very tight. They're marking very well, as in standing next to the Port players very well. They're not giving Port a lot at all. But Port need to find a way to pull apart Freo. They need to find a way to have that space created. So it's going to be small passing, and then that creates a big pass. But this... Oh. You're okay. You're alright, mate. You're okay. He's playing on. Oh, he gave her 50. He actually gave her 50. It was an elbow in the back of his head, but he didn't seem... He seemed to get on with it fairly quickly afterwards, didn't he? Play on. Big ball into the Port 50. Port have it covered. He's holding his arm. Oh, you dropped them. Port on the counter still, though. Port on the counter. Here, can they create the space? Can they get the space? They did, Dark Soul. It's really annoying. Everything is now on the back side of the screen. So basically, if you want to hit the like button, which you obviously do, you have to just click the big X in the top right corner of the chat, and then it will show everything else. Can Port get something out of this? They're in a good space at the moment. They are in the Freo 50, but they're not getting a shot at goal. Freo playing it out now. Very nice. I also see they haven't managed to get the paint off the field from the gather round either. Jimbo, hello mate. Did I pick Eels to win though? That's the question. Oh, I'm only 2 out of 5. Oh, I did Cowboys to win. Ouch. My NRL's not going well this week either.
Jackson Mead, sub for Port Adelaide. Build it up patiently. Fremantle have the corridor covered. You can see Walters just lined it off, so happy to take the short one to Burton. Walters only had the one disposal in the first half for Freo.
Come on, Port.
Long and wide towards Burgoyne. Not the ideal. scenario. But
Port are definitely looking the more dangerous in the first few minutes here. 2 players went for the ball. What's he giving? He needs a new shirt. Oh, he really needs a new shirt. That is a big rip. He needs a new shirt. God.
unnecessary. And a free kick, so it is going to go to Sam Powell-Pepper.
Powell-Pepper.
And the chance to get his first for the year in that first quarter.
Oh, that is poor, pal. That is really, really poor. 30-35.
How do they make that decision? What goes through their mind as to whether they do or don't allow it? Not sure. Maybe I got the really wrong play, but I just thought it would be play on advantage if the guy wins the free place onto advantage. They dodge a bullet, ace down the middle.
Why kick that down the middle? You've given it straight to Port there.
Butters inside, Rosie with the look away. That worked. Banglewood's goal.
Big kick. 1. Oh, post. 2 secs.
Fremantle dodged a couple of early bullets in this third term.
Just lacking a little bit in methodology going forward. A little bit haphazard at the moment. They need a little bit of variety. They need some players leading up, some going deep. They need to break up the defence and take away the big numbers getting around the contest.
Another 2 packages. What's going on here today? They look the same. 31-35. I'm going to see if I can get this stream to go a little bit quicker. 57-22. Gold Coast are winning that. Well, Port are letting Freo off in this start of this quarter, aren't they? Because this has been all Port. What are they going to do? Can they score here? Ah, I know what's arrived. I know what's arrived. Ooh! I like that. Check out our new merchandise. Check that out. Exciting. That is one of them. That's quite nice. As we are. Nice quick delivery. Ah, let's have a look at the other one. Port are letting Freo off now. Port have basically been camped. Port have been camped in the Freo half. Oh, I like that. How's that? I like that. Nice. That's the women's one. Awesome. Excellent. So if you're interested in any merchandise, you can look up there, asweare.space.
Soldo winning the hit outs. Tap down Drew, and now Burton will kick a high ball into the pocket. Dixon flies, free kick. It's going to go to Luke Ryan. Dixon grabbing his ankle.
Dixon is not doing anything. He scored that 1 goal, and otherwise he's not done anything, has he?
He's going to enjoy retirement, Charlie. Oh, yeah. He is banged up. Replay.
Ah, he's not really done anything, has he?
You don't want to twist your ankle that way. That's the Dockers' turn to be patient with their build-up. Ethan Hughes.
Gone into a holding pattern this quarter, hasn't it? There's not a lot happening. It's been played between the arms.
It's 8 inside 50s to 1 Port's way, but they haven't been scoring.
Yeah, it's a difficult one though, Fidget, because like I said, a win is a win, and sometimes you have to take these performances where you just do enough. You know, you've got to take them sometimes.
Physio's trying to get out to Charlie Dixon. He's still limping with that left ankle issue.
Long in the air, Soldo, Jackson, Johnson.
Straight to the first quarter when we couldn't get a score.
It took us 9 minutes into the game to get a score. Jackson rips it out of the air himself and then rips
Still 31-35. Still absolutely nothing in this.
back against the grain. Fronts a couple. Has a bounce.
Yeah,
Kick not so good.
it's just about winning.
Young had a good first half, 16 possession. First half.
That's the thing. At the end of the day, if you win the league of the grand final, no one cares how you played as long as you win. That's the thing. Everything is forgotten. Ooh. No, they can't get it. Port just can't get it. Look for people in space, Freo. Just, Miss Teenin. I'm good, thank you. Very good. Come and join us. Come and watch some AFL.
2 points scored to Port Adelaide in this third term. They've owned big portions of it. Bergman's broadcast side takes the march. Continue to build it up.
See all the numbers inside their attacking 50, so they're conceding all these possessions further afield. Freo just getting all their numbers back.
Port have certainly got the territory in this quarter so far, haven't they? We're 11.5 minutes to go, and that was poor. That was poor. Oh. This is the first game that's not that great, isn't it? Well, actually, no, there's been another one that wasn't very good the other week.
Hush falls over Adelaide Oval. Big Port Adelaide crowd. Watching this one being taken up with them. They demolished Essendon in the second half here last week. Had everything their own way. Not so tonight. Dixon does the ruck work. Slaps it down. Rosine.
Hi, Jamal. Hi, LJ.
Floater.
The thing is, you can say, for example, you know, Freo will come up against better teams, but actually, Port clearly are showing that they're not a bad team. So I don't even know if you can say that Freo will come up against better teams. I think Freo, at the end of the day, are one of the top teams again this year.
Just needs a couple of gold chains for him.
The Wolfers come through the effects mic. Strong tackle from Hayden Young. Where's it going to come from, this crack?
They're just, yeah, there needs to be a little breakout, doesn't there? And we're just not getting that.
Johnson does a little fumble. Here's Hayden Young getting plenty of it. Hughes. Well, it's a risky kick into the corridor. Opportunity here for Port Adelaide if they can get the turnover. Oh, done Clark. And then Emmett support.
But LJ, as I said, you just, the real thing in the game is you've got to score more than the other team. So if you stop the team scoring, then you've always got a chance of actually winning. So it's not necessarily a bad way of playing. I know Aussies like their high scoring, but actually it's not an awful way to play if you can get the results. And clearly they are getting the results, so...
Their mode is not let you score. Port Adelaide's mode is get it in and lock it in. They've done it, but haven't scored. Wise and Trickler. Amira. Jackson, wrapped up by Wise. sorted out. No goals in this third term yet.
No subs used either.
15 minutes gone. No goals. Walker caught a little high up. I was right there. Said no.
Well, he wasn't fussed if he thought it was high.
Hands Farrell hadn't lost it. Wine, slick.
Port have still got the ball. They're just on the edge of the 3-0-50. They just can't seem to break in. But he's gone for a big kick. Oh, we finally get a goal. We finally get a goal. 10 minutes and 40 into the second half. We finally get a goal. What a brilliant kick. 37-35. They've taken the lead again. Is this where we get some excitement? Yeah, finally. Finally, I can wake up now. They just could not break them down, could they? And it took a big kick from a long distance to try and get it. It was wide, but it was a big kick. And I think maybe that's how Port have got to play. Maybe that's what they've got to do. They've got to play from kicking from distance. That way, they're not trying to break in and break through Frio's defence. Finally. Hopefully that will give a little bit of momentum. But as I said, last 10 minutes, Port have had all the territory. Hang on. Oh no, I was going to say, are Freo going to recover? But they're not. Oh, we're going to liven up. Awesome, my throat is still killing me. Houston, we have a problem.
Much of him since. He's going to kick to the point of the square. Soldo come across the front, couldn't take the mark. And they wrapped up in a tackle. Pretty good record on the road in recent years. They've won 13.5 of their last 24 games away from home. Of course, had that heartbreak last week against the Blues. Sharp took the advantage. Might not have been the best choice. Ricochets, 50-50 ball. Houston and Sarong, a couple of All-Australians.
Sarong averaging 34 possessions a game this season. 31 possessions a game last year. Superstar he's been. High contact on Brayshaw.
Talking about Soldo v Jackson. Soldo's had the 6 disposals. Jackson's up to 17. He's also had 6 clearances as well.
Yeah, he's like an extra midfielder.
Brayshaw 38 possessions last week against Carlton here.
Come on, we got to get a bit of excitement. 7:54 left of the third quarter. If it stays like this, if it does stay like this, at least it's likely to be a really good last 5-10 minutes. So that's one plus, I suppose. You might get a little bit of open play, breaking through, trying to get those last-ditch goals if it stays this close.
19 disposals, Carlton Sarong. Brownlow votes in 8 of his last 9 games last season, including a vote in that loss to Port Adelaide. Potentially have votes in 3 or 4 games this season as well, Carlton Sarong. Some sort of form. 6 clearances, 10 contested possessions to go. There he is again. Another clearance, and the handball missed the mark. Not going anywhere.
Big hefty tackle.
A couple of tackles that potentially could have been deemed dangerous. O'Meara shovel that one out. Yeah, just had a look on that replay with that tackle. He does just hold back right at the end. I wonder when these coaches start thinking about using their subs. Neil Erasmus played in round 1, and Jackson Mead has played all 4 games this season, just still biding their time. Brayshaw. Clever little tap into the path. He was looking for Walters, but Sarong was first to it. Here is Walters. Flicks it out, Tracy. Sharp. Now got a bit of time.
I don't know. I don't think there's been that many stoppages, has there?
Towards the big boys. They've got some separation.
Oh.
Who takes the mark? The unlikely of
Here we go.
Tommy Emmett. He's been quiet tonight, Emmett. He's had the
This one's got to be fairly easy to score. Surely this one they can score with. Debut. Oh, it's debut. Not debut. Not a ghost. Oh, just squeezed it under the post. 37-41 to Freo. It is nip and tuck. Don't take the piss, Dark Soul. It's not debut. It's debut. Bew. There's just nothing in this game, is there? There's absolutely nothing in this game. Oh. I thought you were just taking the piss, Dark Soul. 6 minutes 21, and there's just, I said, just nothing in this game, really, is there? Ooh.
Soldo, Jackson. Big 6 minutes coming up at three-quarter time. Soldo threw that away. Umpire was wise to it. Sarong goes. Straight down the staples.
Straight down the middle.
Good target.
Theoretically, he just lost his feet.
He's got to score this one as well, surely. Will this put them 10 points ahead?
Port Adelaide have had all the inside 50s. It's been 11-5. 2 goals in 2 minutes could just turn the tables.
Speaking of health issues, some back problems last year. Operation. Only 4 games last season, 3 goals. Matt Taverner, good to see him back this year.
Ooh. He's got the score. It's harder to miss. Straight down the middle. Easy. Easy peasy. Well, that puts them 10 points clear all of a sudden.
Just the 3 possessions, but he gets a goal now. He's another one trying to re-establish himself in this forward line. Probably at the moment, that's the one where in the middle, Solo had one arm held, so it was deemed a throw. But he's probably fighting to re-establish himself now. And Amos and Tracy have gone past.
Stop saying anus. He's definitely saying anus. That is exactly what I heard. Anus. That's not his name. Close though.
Playing an important role in the absence of Sean Darcy. Third tall forward, 31 years of age. In a couple of months.
So Port let it slip a little bit. 10 points behind now. 5:25 left to go. Freo have just pushed ahead. But it's nip and tuck, isn't it? It is nip and tuck. Both teams keep getting a couple of goals, taking the lead, and it does keep switching around. So what can Port do now? Can Port recover? Play on. No.
Just kick it straight down the middle.
That is straight down the middle. Oh! Powell's got it in his hand. Ball up. So Port are actually in Freo's 50 again, but they've got to make the most of it. Both teams have not made the most of the territory that they've got. No one get hold of it. No one get hold of it. Powell's going in. No, another ball up.
Something. 40 from goal. Rosie outside of the boot.
Oh!
Marshall got hands on it.
Close. Ball up again. It's just camped in the Freo's 50, isn't it? Marshall. Ooh. It's got Bergman. Is it a goal? No, it was wrong side. It was hard to tell. It didn't look like it went in. The commentator was more excited. 38-47. I don't think it looked like a goal, Dark Soul. I thought it looked wide, to be fair. But the commentator's reaction was certainly as if it was a goal.
Rare for Dixon in recent years to play without having a niggle. Just keeps on soldiering on. Receiver gets back out there.
Is that his brake foot, Roo? He's a drag racer in his spare time.
He's cruising around a big F100 at the moment.
Port are certainly winning more of the ball ups than when Dixon was on. Like, literally, they're winning pretty much every ball up. Who's in a spot? Ah, so look who you're passing to! What are you... Like, you've got to look who you're passing to. That's basic stuff. Don't just kick it into a random space. High. Careful, pal. Yeah, high tackle from Pal Pepper. Pal's not really done a lot, has he? Pepper has not really done a lot in this game so far.
17 disposals. Alex Pearce, his career high is 22. Not behind that one down. Did he get a 50-metre penalty earlier, Jace? That might have been one of them. He's on straight. Second year still got to use the ball, and he's getting involved, Drew. Doing it from the back.
Bargain pick too. Pick 66. Yeah.
3-0 with the ball. That is a big ball up.
Ball action ripped out of the air, got the kick away.
No, he didn't mark it.
Put that to grass. Or did he try and claim the mark? Or maybe in the back.
Spud for all, he'd be loving the performance, wouldn't he, Jace?
Burgoyne had it, lost it.
Yeah, there's certain... You're right, there are certain people in this... Another behind, 38-48, back to 10. There are certain players that should be doing better, you would think. And they're just non-existent at the moment. They really are just non-existent at the moment. Have you got Freo by 10?
Adelaide came from behind to have a win. Round of upsets so far. Rosie trying to be creative. Almost backfired, then 5. Just trying to go at the young bull in North France, who bounced off it. And now the kick towards Georgiadis. Open forward line if he moves it quick. He does. Goes into the pocket. Great option. Well done, Luke.
Port have got it. Port have got it. They've got to score.
He's been in good touch.
Back to 4, Rioli. Rioli, I like Rioli. He's got that explosive energy, hasn't he? He's got that explosiveness and the agility to pop out of nowhere. 4 points behind now.
Let's have a look here. It looked a really good kick going into the pocket from Georgiadis. And it was actually a brilliant spoil from Ryan. He did amazingly well to get running back with the flight, to put his hands up and touch it. Throwish.
He had to score that one, didn't he? That's bread and butter stuff for him.
Those handballs across your body happen more and more these days. You only just have to touch it.
Yeah. Like I said, he just pops out of nowhere, doesn't he, Rioli?
Because he just read where Rioli was going to mark the ball and threw his hands up there in the way and actually backhanded it. It's a brilliant spoil.
That clearly wasn't a brilliant spoil.
Soldo, Jackson, Brayshaw. The clearance, a roller, playing in front though, Houston, hands it inboard to Wines, a little slow, there's that flick handball.
Port have got it again. 1 minute 55 left of the third quarter. It's a fair... Well, energy seems to be up a little bit at the moment. Sort of. There's just no final product, is there? No real final product. Oh, Ragadalia, what is going on? Players have forgot the art of shepherding. Shielding the ball. Oh no, you could say shepherding. Shepherding in them away. There is a term I'd possibly use. O'Meara. Can he score? Nope. Nope. Behind. 5 points ahead now. 44-49 to Freo. Houston, we have a problem. Now it's got a little bit scrappy, hasn't it? Just this last couple of minutes, it's started to get a little bit more scrappy. But there seems to be actually some slightly more energy. They're not necessarily scoring the goals, but there is slightly more energy. Kick it! Kick it! Kick it! Oh. No. No.
16 inside, 50s to 7 in this third quarter. Port Adelaide's way, and they kicked 2-4 to 2-2.
They said there's more energy, but still no final product, is there? There's no final product.
Ace, just kick it as far as he can and get it out of the danger zone. You can't bomb it in against Freo. They're just too good. They're too structured. They're good in the air. They've got interceptors. You've got to lower your eyes.
Hi. Yeah, we're blowing for 3/4 time. Well, what a weird game we are watching. 45-49. It is anyone's to try and win now. Let's turn this down a little bit. This is anyone's game to win. That is the only plus side that we're getting from this, is that it's still a close game. That is all I've got for you, because there's just not a lot else happening, is there? There is not a lot else happening. A weird game, isn't it? On the plus side, the English football leagues are looking interesting at the moment. If anyone's been watching the Championship, where my Southampton are in, we haven't been doing that well, as in we're fourth. We've messed up. But the teams around us seem to be messing up as well, which is quite good. So if we just win every game now, we might actually get automatic playoffs. Automatic promotion. You never know. Got to beat Watford. Leeds have got Blackburn. Who's Ipswich got? Ipswich playing tomorrow? No. Ipswich playing Monday? No. Don't know. For everyone that's been joining me, thank you so much. What do you mean, Southampton? What do you mean that's rude? Rude. For anyone that's here, thank you so much for being with me. If you want to support the channel, you can go up there. And there is our vlog channel, our Instagram. If you want to buy some cool merchandise, some cool As We Are. This is one design that I've just had come through. That is my female As We Are t-shirt. And this is the male As We Are. Needs an iron. So you can buy some merchandise to support the channel. And that's obviously up there. Or if you want to buy me a coffee, then you can buy me a one-off coffee to support me. Ashley says... Ashley says, how far is Southampton from London on the train? An hour? About an hour on the train? Maybe an hour and a half? Depends which part of London you're going, but yeah. An hour and a half. Who the hell are Middlesbrough? Middlesbrough? What a load of rubbish. What a load of rubbish, Middlesbrough. Good idea that you get a Bridgestone Select. Good idea that you get a little video message. Middlesbrough. a shadow of their former self, right? A shadow of their former self. Kia. I do like Big Mac sauce, to be fair. I'll occasionally get a cheeseburger or a double cheeseburger and ask for extra gherkins and Big Mac sauce. Nice. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. So a while ago, Dark Soul. Yeah, I don't know why I picked Hawthorn to win. I looked back at my tipping and I'm like, why did I pick Hawthorn to win? I had a weird gut feeling and I don't know why. But that's clearly not going to be a success. But Port 4 points behind Freo. The game is still on. If Freo win, it just shows that the curse is real, okay? The curse of me tipping is real. So, let's hope it doesn't happen. Come on then. Next round. Next quarter.
But it's about who's going to take their opportunities. And when you create that turnover, you've got to hit the scoreboard. That's something that Port Adelaide have been unable to do tonight, Joey. And probably something we're used to seeing they score a lot more heavily from turnovers. They haven't hit the board tonight.
No, they've been accurate. 1 goal 6 has been costly, but Fremantle's wisely defence led by that man there on screen. The skipper, Alex Pearce, has been enormous. 11 intercepts to go with his 17 disposals, so they're holding up.
Come on, Port. Come on, Port. I don't even support Port. I just need some points on my Super Brew.
You know, there's Rosie and Butters lurking, and Fremantle have got some stars as well, so can't wait for this fourth quarter, Root.
Yeah, Willem Drew's going into the middle as well for Port Adelaide. When he's in the middle, they win centre bounce clearances 27 more times than when they lose.
Right, 20 minutes of football left.
The highest ratio when he goes in the centre square.
That looks good for Port Adelaide, but it is a relatively small sample size that includes wins over the West.
What do these stats mean? Nothing. These stats mean absolutely nothing. Let's get some energy. Let's get some excitement. Let's get some attacking play. Let's get a little bit more movement. Jack Dixon isn't in the ruck. Port win. Oh. Oh. That looked like an elbow to the face. Ouch, your mama. That looked like a whack into his face, didn't it? Oh. That wasn't a head clash. It didn't look as... Actually, it didn't look that bad. It was the way he went down. It wasn't the initial push. That player was fine. As the way he fell on his head.
Shaking it off. I wonder if they'll have to bring him off to test him out. Soldo with the flick down. Switkowski Swift. Hands it off.
Big ball in by Freo.
Early momentum's got to be huge. Ali's got in.
Ali, we can't just hold it up in the air, mate, and hope something happens. These commentators literally copy me, I'm sure.
Jackson trying to jump over the top. Switkowski lurking.
Oh, play on.
Stop waiting for the whistle. Chance Romira. He'll be first onto it.
Oh, I don't know what that kick was by Amira. Freo are...
Johnson has enough time, goes with the check side.
I was about to say Freo are in the Port's 50, but that was an awful kick, so who cares? Still 4 points behind. Just under 19 minutes to go. Very, very tight game. Nothing in it, really. Neither team have been very impressive, have they? But Port are on the attack. Whoa, brilliant to ride him off. He rode off the tackle. Why didn't he go closer? What? Like, why didn't he go closer there? If anyone can explain to me why he didn't just keep going towards the goal. He had no one on him. Did he not have the communication from his teammate? Poor.
Review underway.
Yeah, no, nothing. He marked that ball in the area.
Review complete. Looking at these angles, we can see the ball's controlled before crossing the back of the behind line.
Thank you.
On the scoreboard. You sound like a man that kicked 900 goals, just doing the exact same thing, Jason, just leading up.
He had so much space to run into there. He didn't even need to kick, though. No one was chasing him. He had rode the tackle. No one was chasing him. What are you on about? Freo are on the attack now. Freo are on the attack. Oh, it's straight in the back. Naughty. He's paid the mark or the free kick or something, but that was naughty. And he holds his shoulder as if he's injured as well, just to try and stop the umpire giving anything. That's naughty. He had no intention. For starters, he holds his shoulder, the Port player. He goes in with his forearm. So what is he... That's naughty. That's bad. That should be a suspension. Look at this. Awful. Awful trying to tackle that. That was, wasn't it? That was cheap. He should get in trouble for that. Bang. In. Back to 10 points. Look at him holding his shoulder like it. Ridiculous. Get a grip. You've just ran straight into the guy's back. 10 points. 17 minutes 33.
It's probably a bit old school, but it works, doesn't it?
It's efficient. He knows what he's doing. It's a short, straight run up. He doesn't break into a gallop. He just kicks through the ball.
Anus scored. I am calling him Anus now from forever now.
Thatcher's still out there grabbing his shoulder way behind the play, but forwards know how forwards like it, Jason. Tracy just laid it up, and he's such a good leader at the ball carrier, Jai Amos. It's now 16 of his 30 games to start his career. He's kicked multiple goals, Jai Amos. Got the Dockers back out to 10 points, and they press again. Young to 5 towards Emmett.
Adelaide now. Adelaide, what am I about? Ignore me. Port win the ball back. It seems to be getting a little bit dirty. It does seem to be getting a little bit dirty, doesn't it? Some slightly later tackles. Bloody hell, Dixon's actually done something. It's not super sub. Port. There's another goal. Back to 4. This is crazy. There's still nothing in it. Back to 4. No team has been able to find a consistent momentum. No team has managed to push ahead. Wow.
Just to half the contest, just to bring it to ground. The kick was to Ryan's side of the contest. The red touch for Charlie Dixon. You'll see it here. Not exactly favouring Willie Rioli, but he does well to get it.
That was great work by Butters and Peppers by just pushing up there, following play. That's what that was. They were following play and Dockers didn't. Good by those two. Yeah, really good by those two. This is going to be a tight finish. Hi, New Falcon. New Falconer. It is a tight one. It's not been the best of games, though, New Falconer. It's not been the best of games. But it is at least finishing very tightly. But we have had some tight games this weekend so far, haven't we? The last 2 today have been very, very tight. Big ball into Port's 50. Punched away.
Sub last week to come on in the third quarter. Subbed out this week.
14 possessions and 4 clearances for Jago O'Meara.
Almost their professional sub this year.
You do not want to be a professional sub.
Big Mandry throw in.
Oh.
Lines has to stay over it. Zerk Thatcher has to be clean again. He's able to tap
1 point. We're now 5 points ahead for Freo.
Second best in that collision with Dry Amos a few minutes ago.
Stop saying dry anus. No one wants a dry anus. Actually, no, you probably do want a dry anus. I don't know.
Straight away on the shoulder as Port Adelaide continue to be aggressive straight down the middle, but again, as has been the case most of the night, Fremantle been onto it.
It's just a poor kick. It wasn't to any particular teammate. It suited Luke Ryan to a T.
He was coming to the bench, but he's pushing through the pain now.
15:30 left to go. It was his own fault he's in pain. He's the one that did a dodgy tackle. Not even a tackle.
I want him back out there if they can get him out there, though, because he's been very good tonight.
Fremantle in no rush, happy to kick long down the line. Jackson in the contest. Bit of a fresh air from Radigalea. So Wines goes in against
Come on, get some space.
He's made aggressive kick into the corridor.
Oh, good mark. Good mark between 2 Freo players. Porter on the counter-attack now then. Big ball into Freo's 50. No, he's fumbled. Did he? As he's paying the mark. Yeah, he's paying the mark. It's not Freo's 50. I'm sorry, it's not. The defending team, it's their 50. Because you're always trying to score through the other team's goal.
Tracy flies. Farrell on the back pedal. Houston who can bang
Because
on.
now
Goes wide and Georgiani.
Port marked it inside Freo's 50. So Port are going to have a kick at goal here, I expect. Can they score? He doesn't look that confident, to be honest.
2 goals straight. So far,
I don't care how it works. That is how it is. It's not how it works, it's how it is. You defend your goal and you defend your 50.
spent almost a year out with the knee injury. Back in last week and looked
Bang. Oh, wide the whole time. It's a fairly straight kick, but just wide the whole time. So it's back to 4 again.
Zerk Thatcher getting some work.
Come on, ball boy. Get that ball off the pitch.
Back out there. There's Clark. Wheels and goes. Tracy. Been excellent tonight. He jumps at it. He's a really likeable player. They spread hard forward. Wiskowski was one of them. Amos offers it lead short. Banfield and Emmett go deep. Tamanar's in the contest as well.
No.
Get another Bandry throw in. Next week, Port Adelaide head to the MCG to face Collingwood. Fremantle.
That'd be a good game next week.
After 10 days on the road, get ready for a derby
That
against the
should
West
be a
Coast
very
Eagles.
good game next week. Port versus Collingwood.
Trying to take care of business here before they do head home. Johnson taken by Ollie Wines.
See the importance of this last quarter for Freo. If they get the win, go to 4-1, you get West Coast next week at home. You can really set your season up a genuine tilt at a position in the 8, maybe the 4.
Just kick only as far as Kane Farrell.
Isn't that bad though? People talking about playing against, getting to play against West Coast, knowing that it's probably a guaranteed win. So win the tough game and it might set you up well. Poor old West Coast.
Here last week as the emergency Neil Erasmus. Placed Michael Frederick in the selected team last week. Inside 50, big moment again for both teams. Sam Pepper back in this week, fighting hard.
12 minutes 30 left. 4 points in it. Freo playing it down the wing and marked by Port.
No taking candy from that baby. He's a strong unit, Lockie Jones against the experience. Michael Walters. Likewise, this young guy on the rise. Jason Horne-Francis takes off. He's got a target out wide. Heads out wide. Georgiades can't get there. Crunch. Knocked it away from Hughes. No mark paid. Lines.
Yeah, it is obviously Freo West Coast derby, but it's going to be a Freo win, surely. Even with them playing defensively, not that they should play defensively against West Coast in the derby, but yeah, you would still assume Freo will win that game. No home away advantage or anything like that. Yeah, at least, Sue Bomber, at least we can say that this is a close game. And it might pick up at some point. The last 5 minutes, maybe. So, ball is up in the Freo 50. Oh my God, Dixon's just won. Dixon's just won a ball up for about bloody time. 3 points in it.
So hard to come by. Every goal is going to be crucial in this fourth quarter. Everyone on the edge of their seats. The early body work from Aliir was allowed. Took a strong contested mark. Set number 8 for Aliir.
I think Alir's doing alright. I don't think he's doing too bad this game. Oh, nice mark. It literally fell through everyone into his hands. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Down there into the field though, the Dockers. Not a lot to go to. So they're going to play kick the kick. It's going to go back in the Aliir direction. Tracy.
Nice by Tracy.
Such a good target, isn't it? 8-4.
He's been pretty good this game.
So they've had the territory, haven't been able to convert. 1 goal apiece.
Sir Thatcher's got his shoulder strapped, looks ready to come back on.
His 9th mark, Josh Tracy. He's had to earn nearly every one of them. And it's a good kick.
Thank you, New Falconer. Yes. I don't know if this was you that mentioned it last year. But you defend your own goal and your own 50, right?
They go towards Tabernar. Oops. 3 Port Adelaide players converge. Banfield stayed down.
Freo.
This time. He won't be able to finish.
What was that? That was awful. Jesus Christ. That was atrocious by Freo.
That was a bad decision, that. Off hands, Dixon. Goes with a toe. Gets it wide. Race on. There's a hold. Free kick. Proud to tell you the story. It's Walker's ball.
Just really poor finishing. That's been the main thing. Really, really poor. Not clinical enough.
Banfield in the
At all. Not clinical enough at all. What are we watching? What are we watching, guys? Gold Coast have broken the 100 mark now. 101.49. Be great if you're a Gold Coast fan. They just have no clinicalness. Is that the word? I don't know. Banfield, can he get a goal? Can he get his second of the night? It's wide. What? It's awful. He didn't even get a bloody behind. Wow. It's almost like watching Amati for my boys Swans. Amati can kick better than that, and he can't kick. Jesus Christ. Oh. Just bad kicking. 8 minutes 50 left. Big tackle by Powell, but the ball had already gone. Hi, Eric. I don't understand. How can you're allowed to tackle someone? Oh no. Ignore me. Tries to change it up this time. So they get a bit of run in the open side. Farrell thought about going corridor and instead goes safe. Wants it back. Fremantle set up well behind the ball here. Come on, come on, Port. I need it for my tipping. So I ideally want my tip for this game. I need this. I did Port by 18, but that ain't going to happen, is it? But a couple of goals would probably get me a close score. Just don't know I did Hawthorn. So disappointing. Soldo knocks it down. Buzz. Blasts it. Gets under it a little. Dixon got there late. Pierce. Freo should have won this game by now. That's the stupid thing. Freo have mostly dominated territory. If you overall in the game, they would have had more attacking opportunities, in my opinion, that they've just missed. Some really poor kicking. Some kicks didn't even make it as behinds. But Port haven't been great either. But 3 points in it with 7 minutes and 35 to go. Port now on the attack, playing it down to the wing. Nope. No, keep it. He's tripped though. It was accidental, wasn't it? That's high. That's high. What? They're playing the trip, okay. They're going back. At least they went back for that. That's the only plus there. There was no advantage. Go back to your original decision. Sorry, did they just say piss? That's insulting. We're allowed to say that their performance is piss. Commentators probably shouldn't go shouting that it's piss. Big tackle. Dangerous tackle. It did look quite dangerous, to be fair. Show us the replay, guys. It did look quite dangerous, to be fair. Got him by the... Yeah, that's not great. Fair play. No problem with that decision. No problem with that decision at all. Freo with the ball in Port's 50. Freo still have it. Freo still have... They scored. They've broken away slightly. 9 points clear now. Is that enough? With the amount of goals we've had go in, 6 minutes 30, and Freo are 9 points clear. So 2 goals ahead now.
The Dockers just keep coming. You can see Brayshaw there. He's involved. He gets that hand pass out. Good decision from Banfield. He turns back and centres the ball. And Brayshaw just tracks it. It's a good snap out of nothing.
I really dislike Freo at the moment.
He made 2 bad decisions, Banfield. The third one was better to go to the top of the square, and Brayshaw just pulled one out of nowhere.
You say that though, Eric. Freo have had a lot of opportunities as well, and they've squandered them. Both teams have squandered their opportunities big time. So I don't think you can say, oh, you know, Port have squandered more than Freo. Freo could have easily been further ahead in this game. Easily been further ahead. Straight through his arms. Come on, Port. Freo are just doing enough, aren't they? I'm not having a good one. I said for some reason, New Falconer, I picked Hawks to win. I don't know why. I picked Port to win, obviously, by 18 or whatever it was. So this week is not great. And like I said, if I pick Port, they lose. If I pick Freo, they lose. If I don't, they normally win. And this is probably going to be another example of it. 5 minutes 40 left. 9 points in it. 2 goals.
Zerk Thatcher back out there. Played the mark for the free kick. Oh, he was really late. That's come from the guy 100 metres away.
What? What is he giving that for?
Very late whistle. Overruled the guy who had the sider.
I don't know what he gave that for. There's no mark there. Are we giving it for a high, maybe? Well, decisions are going Port's way at the moment. He's just going to boot it in there as hard as he can. Hopefully, he's going to get it just inside the just in the goal area, right in the goal mouth. Or is he just going for goal? Goal umpire thinks it was touched. Goal umpire thinks it was touched. Is that going to go to a video assistant? No. It's not going to a video assistant, so we're 8 points. I'm surprised. They normally go to an assistant there. Yeah, he did enough to touch it. Bergman. Still time for Port. Another big ball in. Charlie bloody Dixon. Charlie Dixon. Overrated Charlie Dixon. He's actually made another mark. Oh my God. Game is on. Game is on. Is Yin still in here? Yin was saying that he's overrated. Dixon, you can't miss this, mate. Also, your tattoos are awful. Bang. Goal. 2 points in it. 2 points in it. Just under 40 point. 44. Just under 4 minutes left. Can Port win this? Couple of goals would be good. Couple of goals, and then I might get the close score. Oh. Yeah, he does look a bit scary, doesn't he? Finally, Port fans have actually decided to start making some noise as well. There is some noise in the Adelaide Oval now. Of course you can watch this, Stinky Pinky. You can do it, mate. You can watch it. I want Port to win. And I'm not a Port fan. Oh, nice. Oh! He's got to score this one. He's got to score this one. Francis has got to take this opportunity. It's still not over though. 3 minutes. 3 minutes 20. His heart rate don't look above 100. Easy. Port are now 4 points ahead. 3 minutes and 11 seconds still to go though. This is not game over. This is not game over. Unbelievable, Jeff. An absolute rubbish game. But I did say that in the last 5 minutes, I said this, you can even go back. The last 5 minutes, if it stays close, it will be interesting. Wowzers. Yeah, another goal by another goal by Port. Another 2 would make it a close score. That would give me some points. But maybe another goal will be enough to get a close score. Neither team really deserves to win this, though. That's the funny thing. Come on. Another goal, Port. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go in what has been a poor quality game. But this is when it gets a little bit more exciting. There's the urgency now, isn't there? Take him out. Oh. Freo playing the ball forward. No one can keep up. Oh! That did not look nice. That did not look nice. Freo with the ball still. That looked not nice. Oh. I'm surprised nothing was called for that. Right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. Port are 4 points up. Oh, that's a poor kick. He went to the wing, but it went straight out of play. So Freo get the ball back. This is not... Oh, I don't think there was intention there, but it did look nasty. Okay, 155. Playing it big into the Port 50. Port have got the ball. They've got to try and get it out. It's gone out of play. 4 points in it. 1:45 to go. Look at both managers. You can't even hold on to the ball in this situation, can you? Because it's so... Oh! Freo couldn't quite hold on to it. Pearce couldn't keep it. Freo! Oh. Just wide. 3 points in it. These single points don't mean anything now. They really don't mean anything at the moment. 1 minute 26. I said single behinds don't mean anything. They need a goal. If Port get a goal, it's game over. If Freo get a goal, it's almost game over too. Port are in the hot seat, right? High tackle, potentially. Port are obviously the team that's in the lead. They just need to keep out Freo. But Freo have got the momentum at the moment. They've got territory and they've got momentum at the moment. So you don't know. Here we go. Good tackle. Good. Fantastic. He's running for it. What are they giving? It was a great tackle. He then decides to go for a run. Don't know. 1 minute and 3. Go as hard as you can. Push as high up as you can. You've just got to win territory now. Oh, that's a bad mark. Why's that gone to Dixon? They're playing on. Port are playing on. You just need to keep possession. Port need to keep possession. 38 seconds to go. He didn't put his hands up and stopped. He ran about 10 yards. Just keep possession. That's all you got to do. Just sit on it. Let them tackle you and sit on it. That's all Port all they had to do was let themselves get tackled and hold on to the ball. Kill time. Kill time. And that's what they should be being told. Oh. Surely that's game. 15 seconds to go. 10. Doesn't matter. Game over. Wow. It was not the best of games, was it? It was not the best of games. But as I said, if they can keep it close, that last 5 minutes is going to be brilliant. And that is what it was. It wasn't high scoring. Even in that last bit there, it was not high scoring. But Port did enough. And luckily, that gives me at least 1 point for a correct result. So get in there. I needed that because this week's tipping is not looking good at all. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a crazy finish. Absolutely crazy finish to the game. Oh, that was rough to watch. I don't know about anyone else, but I thought that was really, really rough to watch because it wasn't a good game at all. It wasn't quality, was it? It was really poor in front of goal for sure. But Port get over the line and they get the win. So that is all that matters. You don't need to play well as long as you get the win. New Falconer got half a point for a close result. That's better than nothing. Yeah. But it's funny because it was a really bad game. It was a really bad game. Oh, yeah. I said a lot of us have lost from the Carlton game. Well, there we have it. We are done. Like I said, that's, yeah, a weird game. A really weird game. As I said before, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you go up there, there is our vlog channel where we got all of our Australian vlogs, Poland vlogs, all over the place. Charlie and Rob is our Instagram, and that will allow you to see any behind the scenes videos. If you want to support the channel and you want to buy merchandise such as We Are Monkey or the As We Are Skull, then obviously go to asweare.space and support the channel if you can. And then if you want to buy me a coffee, you can also buy me a coffee. That's it. I'm done. I am done. Stick a fork in me because I am done. What a weird game. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their weekend. There is still Sunday. Miss Tinin. I will be in Poland very soon. Next Thursday, I will be sorting out a meet and greet as well. But thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Do what you can to support the channel, to allow me to keep doing this, to keep going around the world and sharing vlogs with you. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going. Have an awesome weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm taking that point and I'm running with it and see if I go up the table slightly. Have a lovely weekend, guys. I will catch you